We discussed the plan. We talked about the plan. She married a teacher. She got married to a teacher. She accompanied her friend to the airport. The president addressed the audience with confidence. He answered the teacher's question clearly. The dog approached the stranger cautiously. She attended the conference in New York. They awaited the arrival of the train at the station. He considered the proposal carefully before making a decision. I contacted the customer to confirm the order. We discussed the project details during the meeting. He entered the room without knocking. She excels in mathematics. They faced many challenges during the expedition. The tourists followed the guide through the narrow streets. He left the city early in the morning. She married her high school sweetheart last year. He mentioned the problem during the discussion. The soldiers obeyed the command without hesitation. They opposed the new policy proposed by the government. The team reached the summit after a long climb. The child closely resembles her mother. He couldn't stand the noise from the construction site. She survived the harsh winter conditions in the mountains. She'll graduate from college in 1 more year. She'll graduate in 1 more year. She'll leave school in 1 more year. We hope for a good crop this year. I hope to see you. I hope that you'll come a little earlier. She apologized to her friend for being late. He complained about the noise in the apartment. They will graduate from high school next year. We hope for better weather tomorrow. She insisted on her innocence during the trial. He knocked on the door before entering the room. The child looked up at the stars in wonder. She replied to the email as soon as she received it. I will give you a drink. I will bring you a drink. I will buy you a drink. I will make you a drink. I will treat you to a drink. I will give a drink to you. He explained it to me. He explained to me that he could not go. She gave her brother a gift. She gave a gift to her brother. He brought me a cup of coffee. He brought a cup of coffee to me. They denied him access to the building. They denied access to the building to him. She handed him the documents. She handed the documents to him. He left his children a fortune. He left a fortune to his children. She lent her friend some money. She lent some money to her friend. I owe my parents a lot of money. I owe a lot of money to my parents. He paid the waiter the money. He paid the money to the waiter. She read her children a story. She read a story to her children. He recommended me a good book. He recommended a good book to me. They sold him their old car. They sold their old car to him. She promised him a reward. She promised a reward to him. He sent his mother a letter. He sent a letter to his mother. She taught her students English. She taught English to her students. I wish you a happy birthday. I wish a happy birthday to you. He showed me his new car. He showed his new car to me. She told her friend the news. She told the news to her friend. He wrote his wife a letter. He wrote a letter to his wife. She bought her friend a gift. She bought a gift for her friend. He called his son a taxi. He called a taxi for his son. The teacher chose each student a topic. The teacher chose a topic for each student. She chose her friend a book. She chose a book for her friend. She cooked her family a nice dinner. She cooked a nice dinner for her family. He found his sister a good job. He found a good job for his sister. She got her friend a ticket. She got a ticket for her friend. He left her a note. He left a note for her. She made her children breakfast. She made breakfast for her children. He ordered his wife a coffee. He ordered a coffee for his wife. He reached me his hand. He reached his hand to me. He sang his daughter a lullaby. He sang a lullaby for his daughter. She spared her friend some time. She spared some time for her friend. She asked her teacher a question. She asked a question of her teacher. He denies his wife nothing. He denies nothing to his wife. I owe him a lot of money. I owe a lot of money to him. I owe my success to him. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish a Merry Christmas to you. Could you spare me a few minutes? Could you spare a few minutes for me? May I ask you a question? May I ask a question of you? Would you do me a favor? Would you do a favor for me? Answer me this. Answer this for me. The mistake cost him his job. One mistake will cost you your life. She envied her friend his success. I envied him for his wealth. The new system saved her a lot of time. Phoning saved me from a lot of work. He admitted his mistake. She confessed her love to him. He expressed his feelings clearly. The teacher explained the concept to the students. She mentioned the problem during the meeting. He suggested a new approach to the project. She proposed that we start the project next week. They reported the incident to the manager. Can you help me with my homework? Congratulate him on his success. You can't depend on him for his money. He blamed John for the damage. He blamed the damage on John. The teacher praised her for her hard work. The mother scolded the child for breaking the vase. She forgave him for being late. The coach punished the player for missing practice. I thanked her for helping me. They accused the man of theft. They charged the man with theft. He seated himself next to me. He sat next to me. He was seated next to me. She dressed her daughter at once. She dressed herself at once. She dressed quickly. He absented himself from the meeting due to illness. He presented himself at the embassy. He accustomed himself to the new environment quickly. Before starting the new job, she acquainted herself with the company's policies. He adapted himself to life in the countryside. She addressed herself to the audience with confidence. He availed himself of the opportunity to study abroad. Please behave yourself during the ceremony. He burned himself while cooking. She took a moment to collect herself after the shocking news. He contented himself with a simple meal. She convinced herself of her abilities before the interview. The child cried herself to sleep after the argument. He devoted himself to his research for years. She dressed herself quickly to catch the bus. He ate himself sick at the buffet. She engaged herself in volunteer work during her vacation. I hope you enjoy yourself at the party tonight. He exerted himself to complete the project on time. She finds it hard to express herself in English. He excused himself for being late to the meeting. She flatters herself that she is the best candidate for the job. Please help yourself to some cake. He indulged himself in his favorite hobby over the weekend. He killed himself with overwork. Please make yourself at home while I prepare some tea. She prides herself on her cooking skills. He seated himself at the corner table. He shouted himself hoarse during the match. It's important to take care of yourself when you're stressed. She worked herself to death to finish the project. He overworked himself and got sick. He overworked and got sick. She overeats whenever she is stressed. I overslept this morning and missed the train. Put on more clothes to keep yourself warm. A bride usually wears a white wedding dress. She wears a red dress to the party. Please put on your coat before going outside. I can see the mountains from my window. Look at this beautiful painting. Watch your step. Can you hear the birds singing outside? Listen to the teacher. He is still in bed at 9 a.m. Time to go to bed. She is awake but still lying in bed. Please wake up. Get up and help me. She has a cold and is resting at home. If you stay out in the cold air without wearing a coat, it's only natural to end up catching a cold. We were having a party then. What are you looking at? What do you see? This book belongs to me. This box contains old photographs. The team consists of 10 players. He owns a small coffee shop in town. She remained calm during the emergency. She resembles her mother in many ways. I believe in his ability to succeed. She hates cold weather. I hear the sound of rain outside. I know the answer to this question. He likes reading mystery novels. I can see the stars clearly tonight. I want a cup of coffee. I remember the day we first met. I understand what you are saying. I live in Tokyo. I am living in Tokyo now. What a nice shirt you're wearing. Wear your shoes while you're here. The road runs along the river. We were having tea. We were having a good time.